I'm over here smacking, snacking, gonna get fat. Then gotta do it all over tomorrow. Started over losing weight tomorrow. Oh Lord. Yeah, God, like yeah, that's right. Anyway, you know what I was just thinking about? You know why they got me all up in the trap? I already had came to the conclusion that wealthy or not, everybody's stuck. Otherwise, why would this much energy go into a person like me? Because it's a lot of people like me around the world, right? Going through this. So I'm saying to ask myself, like, what can we do to help society, like, redirect their focus? Because obviously, a lot of people been over and been done with the typical life. So they structure their new life around talking to individuals like myself. So I was talking to God, I'm like, well, what did y'all do? And it was right there in our face the whole time. I answered it earlier, the pyramid. They said one pyramid can house over half the world back then. Okay, so not only is you gonna get structure plan in this pyramid, you're gonna be able to coexist with one another, whether you're on the phone or in person. This is ingenious. This, if I'm saying it right, this is genius completely. Genius completely. Because let's say you got everything in the world, but you got to do something to keep yourself busy. What would it be? It would be you already in close proximity like that to each other. It would be build up your home. That's why the pyramid was so structured. That's why they so remarkable. Isn't that something, y'all? That was simple. That's a simple fix. I mean, I ain't saying we can fix it. We can fix it. Of course we can fix it. But I'm just saying, that kind of knowledge, I mean, it's typical knowledge that a weak-minded individual will take just to create a currency off of for a generation. So I get, see, that's what I'm telling y'all. Let me shut up. So I've been creating some new gangsters. It's something we ain't ready for yet because we don't know what to do with the ones that ain't no good. They taking our money. The bad guys are taking money now. So something wrong, something bad wrong. But anyway, if we had a better structural plan, uh, that make total sense. Total sense. And then some say there's a pyramid everywhere in the world. Some say they were airports. If that's the case, then they had teleportation or something like that, right? Teleportation, right? Of course they had teleportation because we got 3D, 5D scanners or something like that. We got them scanners there. Man, they already know this shit. Man, everybody already, the Hayes already know all this, bro. This simple. Wow. That's the problem of turning it back around, bro. It'd be dramatic. They gonna be dramatic anyway. You might as well do it the right way. You might as well go out with a bang. Everybody gonna go out here anyway. I mean, no matter what decision you make, the final decision gonna be on God. You better let your last decision be your right decision, because when you leave here is when it's gonna be the real one. It's gonna be the time you gonna wish you made the right decision. So if you know that, whether or not, you should know that. If I was you, I'd be making my last moments, my golden days on life, my best moments, make great decisions. But man, that's crazy. Just think about that though. The pyramid, they structure. We sitting there studying it, but it's floods, tsunamis, hurricanes, stuff all the time. Come through volcanoes. Them pyramids still there. All somebody would have had to do be inside them. You know, perfect home in the world. Perfect home in the world. If anything, all right, let's say we got 8 billion people in the world. Let's say back then it was 500,000 people. And they got 3 or 4, 5, 6, let's say they got 10 pyramids. That was it right there. But they ain't had that many. Probably had about 5 or 6 pyramids that house over half the people. They played with the other 2. All right, we got 8 billion. Hell, that ain't but like 30 pyramids at the most. That'll drop population down because now you can mingle with people. Now people can say, you pregnant again? Damn. You know the food is at 25% right now. And the population of man is at 89%. You had another child? Yeah, honey. Yeah. Your man work? No. You work? No. Welfare? Yeah. Food stamp? Definitely. Yeah, just another check. That's how another broke person gonna tell another broke person. That's what they tell them. That's what they say. Let's just be honest. I ain't trying to send no hints to the government. You need to quit fucking with us, fuck with yourself for a while. But I'm just saying. We all got problems. But it's a simple conversation that'll slow us down from a lot of stuff. Cause let's be real with each other. It's things that a stranger would tell you that a lover won't tell you, and it'd be something you need to hear. And then there's other ways around where your lover keep telling you you don't hear it, and a stranger tell you one time you hear it. So it's just what it is. But what I'm trying to say is that when you live in close proximity to each other with that type of technology, you're gonna always have verbal communication physically one-on-one with each other. That's gonna be a necessity, like picking up a phone. That's amazing. Cause I be studying, I be like, why everybody else ain't just studying ancient stuff, bro? We need to bring the ancient tech. See, that's a whole new career, a whole new job category. That's a whole new calendar. That's a whole new. We can start right there. Just go back and what we thought we were God, and turn that person off. The God complex, Narcissist, Karen, the Kevin. We already know who they is. We're just gonna put them over there in that one little pyramid, that little bitty pyramid, a little bitty. We're gonna be like, all y'all gotta stay over here in this pyramid. You can never come over here to these pyramids. And they be mad because you go in their pyramid, it's like hell, bro. Hell on out there, ice. Everybody, everybody doing the Diddy parties everywhere. You just stay over there. We'll visit. If some of us gotta visit, we'll visit. Otherwise, you stay over there. For real, bro. For real. No homo. No, y'all gonna try to put the dead in there. Get your mind go. But anyway, you get the joke. These kind of people you want to visit. You know? Because it ain't about what they do. Well, it is and it ain't. But if it ain't affecting you, that's their business. And if they family, like, he could be your cousin, uncle, or anybody, you want to visit them. You go visit them. They're partying, of course they're partying. He never stopped partying. I just went to see my uncle, you know what I'm saying? But, anyway, that's all I want to say, though. Y'all, that makes sense. I'm sitting here looking while everybody else worry about killing people. We should take these people. You need to worry about them 8 billion people. I think it's 8 billion people in the world, y'all. I'm going to go check. I ain't checked it in like 16 years. But but last time I checked, the level was so phenomenal. I said, I was just round this was all. But I think it's like 8 billion people. If it's 8 billion people in the world, bro, we all need to be focusing somewhere else right now. Everybody better pump the brake. Like, this is what I'm telling you, the rations. Like, it ain't enough land. You know, like, when you go off number, you got 500, let's say you got 500,000 people in the world. but you ain't got but 1 million acres. You know what I'm saying? We got 500,000 people, and God say the planet, that's more than enough, basically. Or 500 million. But if you got 500 million people, you better have at least 1 billion acres. And then that's still gonna be red zone. Now y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. You like, the world is so vast. The world, you want to say the world is growing. You want to say the earth is growing at a magnitude so phenomenal. We can have kids everywhere. Ooh, Lord. You keep having, no. Even if you did, okay, let's look at it at a standard basic complex. Let's look at it like, even if you did, let's say you got 500,000 people in the world, you got to have at least 1 million jobs. Okay? And then that means you got to have cornfields, you got to have farm fields. It got to be enough workers out there to be able to feed at least 2 million people. You get the red alert now. Earth growing. What I'm trying to say though, if the earth is growing, it still ain't that many jobs growing rapid enough for the amount of people you keep putting in the earth. Now we done broke it all the way down. Ain't no excuses. I ain't smart at all. I get that. So ain't no excuses. So if you around cat, I don't care how smart, how brilliant, how much money they got, and they be that main one. It could be 50 people out there. They be the main one out there. Having kids is good. Everybody need to have kids, all right, but you need to be in your energy, on your path to have a kid. You don't need to be just doing regular shit having kids. God gonna give you a kid because it's the way of energy. It's the way it's structured. It's the way it goes. Everybody like if they defy energy. God gonna say, oops, you made a mistake. Oops, done it again. Yeah, he gonna say that if anything. Oops, you done it again. And that's it. You ain't gonna do it no more. Regurgitation time. Because the planet is valuable to not just earthlings. You know what I'm saying? So sit down, just stop. Basically stop. Just stop. Already let go. But everybody need to think about that because they food and they sleep. Bad for me. I stopped right there. When I first went into ancient, I went in with the intention to find out what happened with Jesus, who God, what the first prophet, I had all these major, but when I got into the knowledge, when I finally got the money and got into the study, I was like, whoa, the simplest stuff, like how much they ate back in the day, how much they slept back in the day, I stopped right there. And I never made it through the study of just them two. So I never made it really over there. I got what I was looking for. I got what I needed, the basis of it, and it really wasn't as good as it was in the first thing that I bumped into when I started looking for God in all the right places, basically. So that's why I say, man, I put money in knowledge while everybody else put money in cars, their girlfriend, boyfriend, going from house to house and all that extra shit, irrelevant stuff. I put money into finding the source. What would we hear? And I just really honestly messed around and found out stuff that most scientists still argue about today. I think they know the truth. It's just a money thing. Like I said, the earth, the earth is growing. We gotta stop those people right there. Y'all gonna be narcissists. You keep it up. You keep it up. God gonna seal your heart, and you gonna be a narcissist. You over there with them because you making money. You know they stupid. I mean, I ain't gonna say they stupid, but you know something wrong with them. But you gave them that higher up position. You hid in their shadow, thinking you gonna get away with everything. You ain't getting away with nothing. We see you too. That's the end of that. So, y'all better get out your flesh out there. Peace and love.